Alrighty. That's good. Just figured I'd play a little bit of Burning Rain since posted, what was it? It's 3.6. And it is the new, basically the version where if you play for a long time, you can pick back up on your save and you can reload modules and all that good stuff. That's why I'm using Moduload right here. Restart this. Probably will not live very long either. See where we spawn. And we're by coast, so that's good. And I'm not sure if anybody's watching and they have played the Not Alone variant, you will notice, and you haven't played this at least, you'll notice that there's different bird sounds and stuff, because I'm using GF's ambient, what is it? It's like ambient bird sounds and stuff. And you will probably hear my dogs in the background playing. Other new additions is the radio menu. You can now reload certain scripts, which will also help if you're playing this scenario for a while, and basically you need to reload Outlaws Mag, Repack, or whatever, which is Control R. You can easily repack mags. Which I do need to add that keybind in here, because I don't even have it yet. So expect that soon. Let's see. Yeah. Last patch 2 is mainly a QOL patch. Basically, I fixed the temperature dropping extremely fast. It was kind of an error on my part. I changed the temperature fluctuation to like 30 degrees, so you would get cold pretty fast. Since we're by coast, I'll hit Cheshma and snag a map. Also, if we're lucky, we may even have a shipwreck up here. Snag some loot. Does not look like it. Yeah, there's no fucking shipwreck over here. Usually this is a pretty common spawn area. So if we ever get a car, I don't know if I'll get one in this stream. Maybe later, but if we do get one, head down coast, see if we can get something. May get hit up by bandits too. Just depends, I guess. But this is sometimes a common spawn zone. They'll spawn up that hill and then they'll wander their way down. If they do push down, I'm gonna wait for the guards here to kill them. If there's any bandits in the area, at least. I don't know. Here, get us a little map. Don't think I can buy anything else at the moment. Yes, yes. There should be a map. Unless, when I patched this, I moved it over from multiplayer, so there's no map. RIP. Just have to find one off of a bandit. It's no big deal. Looks like I'm getting cold too. Let's see. Oh, and the car key. That's completely worthless. I need to fix that. That'll be a next patch thing. I don't even know what that is. At least these are added, so if you need these in single player, yes, they're pretty steep priced, but if you get into combat and you shoot these with this, there's definitely some guys over there, they're gonna shoot them up. Yep. If you shoot those up in combat, you have basically unlimited stamina for however long that counter is. Which definitely helps. I'm in a safe zone, so. Yeah, it's still not gonna let me. There it goes. It's a good little bit of them. There's one down. Two. And I'm already dead. Jesus Christ. That VCOM does not fuck around. Holy shit. What the fuck? Let's see where we spawn now. Okay. Oh, that was shitty. Try this again, shall we? Holstering function doesn't work after respawn. Okay, so what we're gonna do, holster, reload that, there we go. It's weird. Earplugs work, and then of course Outlaw Magnet Pack still works, so that's good. At least the reloader works, because running around with your gun out's kind of fucking annoying. Especially when you need to run, because with it holstered you run a lot faster. So if you do play this, basically don't buy a key too. I don't know if I said that when I was in the Hal's store menu. You really don't want to buy a key. It's completely worthless in single player because there's no locking function in the single player variant. I added GF's vehicle locker in Not Alone, basically. And what it does is it locks inventory and access to vehicles. If you have a key, you can lock and unlock, obviously. But it's universal keys, so anyone who has a key can unlock your shit. Eventually, I'll look into variables for like what is it? For like certain players being able to lock their stuff. Jesus. Hey, stop it. What are you barking at? Another thing I should mention too is if you are playing this and you want your save to last a long time, when you leave, do the save and exit because it doesn't overwrite multiple times and basically stack saves. Because when you stack your save folder, you can run into memory leak problems. It's just an ARMA bug. Like, there's literally nothing me or any other dev can do for single player. There's like literally nothing. And I'm sure with heroes and everything involved, memory leaks will be a thing. It's always possible. So, just something to look out for. I didn't even know that was a bug with the GF holster either, like restarting. That kind of sucks. That means that whole time that it's been enabled, if that bug ever happened to anybody, they'd have to restart again. It's kind of a pain in the ass. More rice. Yeah, all these new bird noises you're hearing is GF. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they're shooting at them or the ones that were close to the house. Guess we about to find out. Don't see anybody. Oh, that one's hoofing ass at him. I don't know where he's at though. Oh, he's in the Ural. What an idiot. What the fuck? There's one down right there. I can snag his shit. He's trying to like move it. The fuck? Apparently I can't hit him in the head. He's probably gonna pop out and shoot me in the face, so GG. That I don't want. That's another thing is the, there he goes. The Ravage items still spawn. Oh my gosh. know with VCOM, these guys will like literally hide in houses and shit. And with the new update as well, I did add more building materials with R3F. I'll show you that in just a second. Seeing if anything else spawned in here. Which I don't believe. Hey! Knock it off. Stop. Yes, I know you like playing. Yeah, these are the new base building items. So you come over here, take wood walls, whatever you want to do with it. If you scroll, this is the basically the controls. You can do this though as well. Like you can select these add action on the action menu to move stuff. But wherever you put this stuff, it'll save. And yeah, your tent when you set up your camp is the same way. It uses the R3F menu as well. So. And these are R3F buildables as well. It's just a basic base building system because I know a lot of people wanted that, and it's pretty much all I could get away with for the moment. TBR may receive the I may do the scrappers. It's like a trader that I was working on. Basically, you're gonna be able to buy buildable items for bases and stuff. And maybe add it in the future. Sorry if you can hear my dogs running around too. My German Shepherd's like running all over the place, playing with my little dog. Psycho. Anyways, the base building like supplier trader may be a thing in TBR for now. That may be like a feature only in the Burning Rain. I haven't decided yet, but it would help performance a lot for one, and two, it would be easier because I wouldn't have to manually place shit that's buildable. But basically you would just go to a trader. It'd be a whole other menu. It's the creative the creation factory from R3F. It's that menu, and basically you go to that, you buy the shit you want, it'll spawn in front of you, and then you can move it around freely, load in a vehicle, etc, etc, etc. So that may be a thing in the future. I'm not entirely sure yet. For right now, though, in the 3.6 update, it is shit found across the map. It's the best system I've found for multiplayer, but for single player I can go a different route, and rendering all the shit on the map in single player, I'm sure, even with dynamic sim, I'm sure it hits performance a little bit because it's more assets being loaded. But yeah, I'll look into that, see what I can do there. Yeah. So if you're wondering if there'll ever be more than walls and stuff, yes, but that's to come. It's not here yet. I would like to get DMD missions working on single player as well, which on multiplayer it's raids that spawn. Oh. It's basically invasions and sorry about that, I got a cough for whatever reason. It's probably COVID, who the fuck knows. But the invasions that spawn on multiplayer, I would like to get into single player some way, somehow. Because I know it's exact on server only, like server side. So we'll be looking into that. Hopefully I can get that rolling out in the next couple of patches or so. Would be nice. I think I grabbed, yes. I don't think, I mean, this is the only thing I can take right now. This piece of shit. Fuck. Mm-mm. Getting too big to get up on my lap. Yeah. Take a tire from a car and put it on a pickup or a big ass semi. It's totally realistic, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeet. Oh, of course, can't carry a fucking tire. Anyhow. Is there even a fuel? Yes, good. So with that fuel there, I can refuel this thing basically full. As for everything else, I don't think I'm gonna worry about the hull or anything. Pop that in there, take that back out. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna show you guys how you move your camp. So you do set up camp. You're gonna go through the animation, blah blah blah. Tent's gonna spawn, poof. Okay, cool. That spawned. We're not gonna camp here, obviously. Gives you the sleep action. This is the only place you can sleep in the entire map, if anybody is curious. I removed Ravage's survival features because I'm using HS, so sleeping is a whole other thing now, which you can either pick it up like this and load in the vehicle, or you release it, load in Ural, loading in progress, poof, deletes, it's in the truck. You go to the R3F menu. Over here, view the vehicle's content, tent, A shape. You can unload your tent and place it where you want. You can even adjust it to the ground, whatever the hell you want to do. So that is how the base building works, basically. Now I'm getting cold, but that's no bother. Go here. That's the basic base building. It's just R3F logistics. If anybody else who watches this is a mission or scenario builder, that's literally all you need is R3F logistics. If you're adding a good bit of custom items, you're going to want to go through the config and basically add those items to R3F manually. It's kind of a pain, but it's real easy to do. You could even add Exile as a mod and literally add all the base building items if you really wanted to. Like, that's how good R3F is. Probably gonna die as soon as I get this fucking thing fixed up and refueled, so GG's. We'll just have to see. It's so weird playing solo. I'm so used to playing with Reason now. And if anybody did, whoever's watching or gonna watch this, if you do want to play on our server, it's always open. You just need the correct mods. You can join my Discord. You find me on Steam, join the Discord, all the mod list, all that shit's in a list if you want to join. I know for a fact we get people trying to join randomly, but I locked the mod list due to people trying to cheat, all that good stuff. Because people try to use SSCPM, whatever the hell, that single player cheat menu, they'll use it online, which is a joke. And it'll just ruin the experience if I allow any and all mods, so it's kind of restricted, but I think it's 11 mods that you need, and you can freely join, leave, all your data is saved. The server has grad persistence, so basically base building, like what I was just showing you with the tent and everything, if you were to do that and build your own base, you can freely leave and your stuff will be back when you rejoin. It's real easy stuff. That should be about full. And keep in mind too, just because you're putting shit in the inventory of the truck, R3F uses an entirely different inventory system. So just so the tent isn't in here, it is actually on the object here. This is vehicles contents, a whole other menu. Just little stuff to remember if you do play this. Earplugs in, and we're rolling. It's already 11 o'clock in game. 11:20. It's a little sheep. It's your lucky fucking day. If I had a damn knife, you'd be fucking gutted already, but I don't. So I figure I'll probably camp out on, oh shit, I do gotta remember to, I gotta be careful because I don't have a gas mask. Just remembered that. I think this is gonna go to Pavlovo. So, hey, stop it, stinker. They always play that little Chewy game. Literally, if he has a Chewy, she'll bark at him. If he has a Chewy, or if she has a Chewy, he'll just like stare at her. It's so stupid. She's a puppy though. He's my little Pomeranian mix is he's 2.5 years old now, I think. Fuck, I don't even remember. I know he's over 2 years old. She's 6 months. She'll be 7 months on the 24th. So she gets a little bit rowdy. But some chickens. So glad I added the fucking earplug script. It's so nice. This is Zeleno. I don't want to go. No. I don't think so though, because I think I'm pretty damn close to coastal. I also can't wait for that new Ravage patch that Helix is going to push soon. Hopefully soon at least. I don't know when, but where they're going to be able to damage vehicles now. Possibly tip them. That'll be fucking sick. Oh yeah, I'm real close to coastal. I should be good. As long as there's no bandits, because they'll light my ass up from the windshield. Definitely not attempt this in a fucking Ural. Fucking roll this shit. Yeah, left is Electro. So I'm gonna go over here. And no, I don't have shit to sell, really. So it's... probably should have grabbed that SA. Or whatever the fuck that was. It's like that AK, I think that's a SA. Fucking sell that and get a bit of bank. A little bit of money. Fucking wild ass dogs. She comes ripping through here. So we're gonna camp out here. Fuck it. Close to Cherno. Or Electro. So we're gonna pop base up here. And even when you unload this, by the way, you still have the sleep action. That was one thing I was worried about. So we're gonna bring this up. Sleep. So, yeah. You can even use this as a storage container. Just make sure, like I said, and I believe I even put it in here, briefing, setting up camp. Definitely keep tabs where you place your tent. This is where you can sleep, pass time by easier. Because couches and stuff are a no-go. You can't sleep at them anymore. It's only this tent. So, stash that shit there. I'm gonna go find more goodies. Steal from these guys too. Gonna load that in the truck. I want this to. And this doesn't have a penalty, by the way, so don't even stress about it. They don't even know that I'm taking this shit. Generators too, they are and you don't have to adjust to the ground, that's just to make it look decent, like it was placed there when I edited it, but yeah, don't worry about that shit. Camping lantern. Place that baby right there. What was I gonna say? The generators, they are kind of wonky. They will only power the lights near them, which are double lights usually, and they're at bases. But you can use generators in this. Once you transport them, there'll be a function for turning on and off the lights, etc. But basically, eventually, once I get that trader setup for base items, I'm gonna make it to where you can buy a generator, bring it to your base, and then there'll be an option to basically turn on lights, but I'm gonna have it power part of the grid, so any lights that are on in this building or on that building over there, they would basically turn on. Street lights, etc., etc. That's just another thing that I hope to get going eventually, but I don't know when that'll happen, of course. They're like right over that ridge. That's what I want. Yeah, I may add little generators by these, like this place, since it is a power factory type thing. But I don't know yet. We'll just have to see. For now, base building is gonna stay the way it is until I can figure out more shit. A lot of the stuff I'm working on is a bit above my knowledge base, so kind of just working with what I got, seeing what I can do. There's nothing in here, just fucking lockers. At 1.2 I was gonna add Ace, and I may still do that. I don't know yet though. That's a good find right there, actually. And this searcher, the Lars loot, you will know, like, it'll slow down every once in a while, because right now I think I'm still rendering the guys in Electro, that little town. So it's just kind of wonky, but it is what it is. And there is ground loot too still. That's why I'm running through buildings. It's just not a lot to save performance as much as I can. I lowered it from, I think it was 500 down to like 350 or so. But ground loot can spawn anywhere on the entire map in any building. So just something to be aware of. It's just pretty rare because you can get AKs and stuff. Backpacks, etc., etc. You can even get backpacks out of, oh shit, there's bands to my right. I didn't even see those fuckers. Let me go back. And it's 2 fucking groups, that's nice. Electro's a hot zone. Always is. This is where I die, most likely. They're gonna steal my truck. Come on, fuckers. The only problem is if they come up that rail, because it acts like a ladder, they'll be right on me. times 8. There was more than that. There's a lot more than that. Oh, I'm way too far away. There's a guy in the gate. Oh my gosh. Of course. Yeah, I am neutralized, you fuck. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit triggering, you know? No, these crackers aren't for you. No. I'm definitely glad I added that reloader in, cause fucking holster does not want to work after you respawn. That means that's probably been a bug since I've added that shit. What the fuck? Well, not respawn, but reload or whatever. Restart, whatever the hell. GG. Becom definitely doesn't fuck around though. It is a challenge. Server, it's the same way, but the server you can get revived, which is nice. If you're playing with a buddy, they can drag you to safety with the AIS system, and from there they can basically stabilize and first aid treat you, and you'll be alive, but your health will be shit. Crackers aren't for you. No, get down. Yeah, get down. You're not a lapdog. I know you think you're a lapdog, but you're not. Yeah, you're a big girl. Mm-mm. See how long we can survive out in this. This is a shitty spawn. You like have to swim across unless you're gonna go all the way back that ridge. Like follow that ravine. And you cross at a bridge that's over there. It's, I wouldn't necessarily say it's better, but Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna drown. There it goes. Anyways, you follow that ravine all the way back. There's a bridge, like a dam. You go across it, and yeah, you're good. But it takes so fucking long to get over there. I know a lot of people have been asking about the missions within the scenario and whatever. I removed all that stuff just because it's more like it's a pain in the ass for me to keep them updated, because the old man one where you find that guy in the ghillie, like his simulation would always fault out. I don't know why the hell it would, but I think it had something to do with VCOM. What was it? I spectated one time, and I think that's the time that I decided to delete it all, because on spawn, once you would start doing his mission and you would get to him, he would basically just like run off. Like, I don't know, it was just stupid. So I deleted all that shit. Now I could probably remake it with like simulation off, kind of like how I do it with the towns, to where when you step into a trigger, their simulation is enabled immediately, and then when you leave the trigger, it's disabled. It's huge performance gains or whatever. It helps with performance quite a lot. I'm running 100 FPS, probably about average, bouncing around a bit, but scenario runs pretty good for what it's got going on in the background and stuff. So it just depends, I guess. But that's why I removed all that stuff. It's just such a burden to keep it updated and make sure it's all working properly before a patch. And also, when you patch stuff, it always can tweak something wrong or basically fuck something up. So it's just a pain. That's why I got rid of the missions and basically made this like a DayZ type survival mission. I know a few people wanted to, they like the escape missions and all that, which this does have an escape ending. You can leave. It's the old ending is still there. Basically, if you find a plane, you just leave, but that's its own thing. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's still in if you want to do that. So technically this does have an ending, but I know that a lot of people that play it just want to survive and do their own thing for a while, and that's basically the main priority of this scenario now. Just with the new functions and systems of like stamina, health, hunger, thirst, temperature, all that shit, like how it's all new with Heroes Survive. And basically retweaked, because it's way different than Ravage's systems. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's its own thing. But hopefully this newer patch you guys will like. The new QOL editions, Hans actually got me into, because he was saying, like, he was like, just letting you know, if people play this long enough, they're gonna run into the issues of scripts not reloading, and like on a load or whatever, you'll load up and then you can't holster your weapon or something, or you can't repack a mag, which he's entirely right. That's been an issue from ever since I added Outlaws mag repack and stuff. It's a pretty big issue, especially if you need to repack a mag or holster your weapon, etc., etc. It's just kind of kills the vibe when you can't redo any of those or whatever. So all that's loaded, and if you're using enhanced movement, which you should be, since it makes it easier to escape zombies and stuff, this new button down here is for enhanced movement and all the mods. Basically, mainly enhanced movement, but you get the gist. You just reinitialize it if it stops working, which you'll want it to work because you'll need it, and then it's not fucking there, and yada yada yada. But yeah, so that's that. It's basically a 3.6 patch. It's just friendlier on saves. You can reload, and if something's not working, you can fix it pretty easily. Just make sure that mod you load is basically this one right here. Moduload, this mod that I added into the requirements, just make sure that's loaded up, and make sure it's loaded up with enhanced movement along with the other shit, and you can basically fix your save game with this. And like I said, Hans pointed me in that direction, so he's really the one to thank for this update. He also got me into thinking about how I wanted to execute those scripts and whatnot. So but it all works like a charm, so we're good to go. Hopefully you guys enjoy those little bits. Other than that, nothing's really changed. Same Hero Survive shit. Loot's still the same. This has ground loot and the searchable stuff. Vehicles, there's some additions to vehicles. I added a Super Hind and all that in the Reach. Along with Humvees. There's Humvees now in military areas, which is nice. Very fast moving vehicles, which requires diesel and probably massive repairs, because I think I fucked up the Humvees pretty good on like spawns, so yeah. Other than that though, same mission. I'm gonna pop a heat pack here. And yet again, I will recommend the server again. I'm on it quite a lot if you guys want to catch me and play a bit of Ravage together. Me and Reason, we play the shit out of the server. It's pretty damn fun. It brings back the old like DayZ vibes. That nostalgia fucking from like A2. Base building's pretty cool too, because it's also in the multiplayer variant, of course, but it is nice to build a base together with friends or whatever. Stash crates everywhere, load them up with goodies. And there's plenty of vehicles too, if you guys were curious about that on the server. Like, there's plenty of shit to get. All you need is a key. That's the main requirement for owning a vehicle. You need a key, and then you need obviously the fuel and stuff. Keys are only 350 bucks. You can get that real easily once you buy a saw. Kill a couple bandits, buy a saw, saw some wood, sell the wood, etc., etc. Easy money. Because firewood is 50 money or currency for each time you sell it, so it's pretty easy to make money. I would like to eventually as well get rid of all the shit on the map, the cluster, and do the base building off of the scrapyard dudes that I was working on, because I really think an update like that would be cool, where it's all, you buy shit from a menu and then basically place it around the map. I can even make R3F the, what is it, the, oh my gosh, the creation factory. I can even make it to where that you can buy vehicles from as well, which would be pretty cool. The only thing is the R3F stuff has its own currency, so it's kind of weird how that works. But it is what it is. Bearsino. About fucking time. That's why I say that's a shitty spawn, because it really is. You gotta like hike for good ways to get to civilization. At least in the Burning Rain you spawn with a heat pack, because in multiplayer I have it to where you spawn like bare bones, like this shit with a bag and stuff, no weapon. Or you have a weapon, my bad. You have a pistol, but it's just a regular 1911. So pretty shit. I figured though that the heat pack on the multiplayer was kind of a bit much, because if you get enough people playing and teaming up, you can basically dupe those after a while, because you're going to have so much you're not even going to know what to do with them all. And heat packs will definitely save your ass. I may lower zombie pop on TBR as well. I have it lowered on multiplayer. Reason being is because the more zombies you have that can spawn, like global pop, you actually lose frames, because it's rendering them. They are simple entities, but it still takes up some CPU processing, so that can be a bit of a finicky one. The global pop on servers like 15, and on TBR I think it's at like 35. So I will probably end up lowering that again, probably to 15 or something. They also cause infection upon hitting you, so you never want to get hit by one of these guys because they'll fuck you up in the long run. Hey! Knock it off, stinker. Yeah. There's a fucking human sitting on the couch. It's freaky as fuck. She's getting way too big. 7 months. Oh, almost 7 months. She's like 50 pounds, 60 pounds. If you really want to be remote, you go up in those mountains that's over by Goober Reefs with a heli or something, and you build your own base, like your own buildings and shit. Which you can do, because with the wooden walls, you can actually build, like walls, like wooden walls, and then there's a gray platform. It's not a platform, it's like a shed cover you can use as well, which is fucking sweet. And then what you do is you just wait for an AI to basically, like a friendly AI survivor. If it's a friendly AI survivor, you can recruit them and then have them like watch over your base too. So that's only a single player thing. There's no friendly AI in the multiplayer variant. So fucking Huey boys. This is a hot spot for bandits too, so I need to watch out. Another sheep. Don't have a fucking knife. Today's your lucky day, buddy. Give him a little pet. Zombie's gonna fuck him up though. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, this thing's pretty fucked up. Just gonna set up my camp by this heli because I'm gonna try to fix this thing up. Eventually take it. those watchtower twos you can move around. There we go, a little bit of lore.
A malaria outbreak has hit the village of Savaka in Balavu province. According to health officials, it is linked to the super strain epidemic. Authorities are urging members of the public to stay clear until more information becomes available.
Oh, here we go, here's something. Is that ground loot? The fuck is it, a schmog? Yep. I'll wear it. Yeah, this, if you recognize that, that's just from the old man scenario. Since their base game shit, I just put them on the FM radio. Idea how long this track is too, by the way, so this is on that FM radio. There it goes. I think it's almost done. Now it's back on the Daisy shit.
A military convoy was stopped on the originally Fu Coast Road yesterday by an improvised explosive device. A CSAT officer told reporters and said anti-government insurgents were clearly responsible for the attack.
What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. There's a good bit of them too. Fuckers. This guy's gonna push in this house. Yep. The fuck you got, boy? Oh, he has a shotty, it looks like. Yep. What the fuck? That's cool. Shot me through the fucking wall on the backside. Are you kidding me? Sega 12. What the fuck, dude? VCOM is ass. So retarded. Unless when I shot and I killed him, they like pinpointed the audio or whatever, like the sound. I don't know. And this is where I spawned secondly, where I got my Ural. Yeah. Common spawn point. There's 20 different spawns, but you'll notice that a few of them get basically picked more, so I guess. I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll be on. Not entirely sure yet. We'll just have to see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry for the deaths. I know it's kind of ass. I just wanted to show you guys the new stuff on the patch. Next stream will probably be with Reason on the server. Just figured I'd give you guys a little bit of the Burning Rain action and show you guys a bit of the newer update. Other than that, though, I think that's pretty much it. Just the new additions of the reloader, the moduload, of course. If you play this and you know you're going to play it for a while, of course, play with the moduload mod. I have it in the requirements. Yeah, I guess check it out. I'll be on later. I'm going to try to keep streaming. Won't be constant as I do work a full-time day job, but I guess I'll try to stream when I can. Other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.